Friends, you may have noticed that I and other creators like me who focus on finance used to make videos only about the stock market. But nowadays, we're making fewer videos about the stock market and more about the crypto market. So, what has actually happened that not that suddenly changed everyone's heart and everyone has reduced content on the stock market? Earlier, people used to do stock analysis, show you open charts. This has decreased and they have jumped onto crypto trading. So, what is the real game today? I'm going to explain this to you. The video is very interesting and these are things that no one shares with you, but I want to be transparent with you all. That's why I am telling you all this because I think it is important for you to know. The very first reason because of which I and other finance creators I am in touch with have reduced creating content on the stock market. That is restrictions. You see, 5 years ago when we started creating content on the stock market, at that time, there were no restrictions. Whatever came to mind, one would create. But at that time, there wasn't much competition either. So everyone created content fairly. But as competition increased, restrictions also increased. People started making anything, they began giving any tips, and many illegal things were also happening. Due to this, restrictions kept increasing, but in today's time, those restrictions have increased so much that a person who wants to make content fairly and educate people also faces many problems. For example, let me give you an example. A while back, 6 of my videos were removed from YouTube due to government rules. Now, if I had said something wrong in those videos, I would think it's my fault they were removed. But out of those 6, 5 videos were about IPOs. Now look at IPO. It is public information, and if you have watched any of my videos on an IPO, then I tell you the pros and cons. Meaning I tell you the good as well as the shortcomings. Until today, I can proudly say that I have not done any paid promotion for any stock or any IPO. I tell what I feel is right because I also know that all this is wrong and I want to be fair with my audience. But our 5 initial public offering videos were removed and there was the 6th video. In that video, we explained how to select the best stocks for swing trading, and in the title, I just wrote best stocks. Although inside, we didn't mention any specific stock. We had explained how to select stocks, which was educational, but then that video was removed. After that, we felt it was better not to create content on IPOs. So, this is all fine, but now if we have to provide you with education, then we will have to use charts. We need to show what was happening in the Nifty a month ago and what was happening in the Bank Nifty. But a new rule came a little while ago where we cannot even use the chart from the last 3 months on the screen. It means you can't even show what happened in the last 3 months on the chart. If talking about a particular stock, you have to give an example older than 3 months. So this is another problem we faced, which has made it very difficult to create content on the stock market. The first reason is restrictions. But now the question is, why are you making content only on crypto trading?
There are many other things as well. Why crypto trading? So, the point that emerges here is opportunities.
Now, if we talk about opportunities, if you ever had the thought that if I were there during the 1990s, I would have invested in the stock market and earned billions just like many investors did. You can take the name of Rakesh Junjunwala or Radhakrishna Damani. So when the stock market was in its initial phase, at that time in India, they made quite a good amount of money. So if this thought also comes to your mind, let me tell you that the opportunity in the stock market in the 1990s is the opportunity in the crypto market today. But just like in the 1990s, people considered the stock market as gambling. Oh, I heard that people didn't even get married if it was found out that someone worked in the stock market. Some people used to say he plays this gamble. But if someone says today that they work in the stock market, it is also considered a profession. And it is also thought that the investor must have made good money. But if we talk about the crypto market today, people still consider crypto to be like air and it are understanding it like gambling. But I would tell you that the opportunity that was in the stock market during the 1990s, that opportunity is in the crypto market today. And you must have seen that in the past.
In a few years, crypto
and the market work. You know that the rules on crypto trading in India are not clear right now. It's not even clear whether you can trade in crypto or not. And many people are facing problems. If you work directly in crypto trading, many people's bank accounts get frozen in India. And if you do P2P selling, the bank accounts get frozen there. Secondly, if you work directly in cryptocurrency, you have a 30% that to aap to pan to start to aap ko store te pi aap to stand tan tingwa.
the tax is being imposed, which is somewhat like a punishment. If you trade directly in crypto, a 30% tax is applied.
Yes, but if you're involved in crypto futures, the 30% tax is not applicable to you, because when you are buying crypto futures, you are buying a contract, selling a contract, which you also do in the stock market. So for this reason, the 30% tax, which is a problem in directly buying and selling crypto, is not being applied here. Another thing is, if you are through Data Exchange India, if you are trading in crypto, I mentioned it because it is FAO registered, so you can add Indian rupees here. When you withdraw, Indian rupees come into your bank account. So the problem people are facing with their bank accounts being frozen by working directly in crypto is not seen here, and you can through UPI. You start buying DPRT.
You can also add and withdraw funds. Then thirdly, if you trade in crypto futures, here you can get leverage of up to 200 times, allowing you to trade with less money.
And the biggest advantage of trading in futures is that in options trading, as time passes, the value of your money decreases, meaning the theta decay that was applicable there is not applicable here. Because of which, I personally feel that earning money from crypto futures is easier, as you can hold that trade for a long time. So these are all the reasons